Getting packed up, getting ready to get started for our hike here at McGee Creek State Scenic Natural Area. Going forward, it's just McGee. Barbara's getting all her stuff, put in her pack. I'm loaded up with most of the stuff, by the way.
Hello?
All right, maybe not all of it. She's been a little sassy this morning. I don't know who peed in her Cheerios, but
Whatever.
she's being a little hard to deal with today.
You're such a liar.
She's still yapping back there. Map sucks. Sorry. That's not the same map I've got. I've got more trails on my map, so we'll stick with mine. Beautiful morning. It's a little cool out here today. About 44 degrees is what it was showing on the thermometer in the truck or Jeep. But anyhow, about to get started, so I better put my pack on. Bye.
And just so y'all know, you can't believe anything Craig says. It is a beautiful morning, about 44 degrees, is that what it said?
Yep.
Supposed to get up to about 65. And then tonight, I believe, down to about 37 with a high of 41 tomorrow. I think the low tomorrow night's 23, so we will most likely be out of here before then. Hard to tell where the trail is because of all the leaves. That's gorgeous. Hardest thing about this right now is it's really rocky, but because of all the leaves you can't tell where the rocks are, so it'll be really easy to twist an ankle.
Nice little camper right along the creek bed.
Yeah.
Little fire ring,
Table.
couple seats, table. They're just all set up. It's just high class right here, fellas. And gals. Sorry, don't want to leave you gals out.
So last time we came from there.
Yeah, we turned and went that way.
So I guess we're gonna make a loop back around to the equestrian camp. Is that what
Yep.
you're planning? Okay. Because it's just right up there.
Yeah, it's a little early to camp.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. All right, so this part we have not done before. We haven't gone but just a couple of feet, and
Oh, cool.
there appears to be a campsite right there. That's a nice little campsite.
Yep.
I think that sign says Whiskey Flats too.
What did you say?
Stinking briar.
No, you said stinking bars. Oh, hillbilly wife.
Isn't this pretty?
This is really cool.
We found a geocache, and we don't even geocache. Somebody lost their bike. Not sure how that happens. You have to really pay attention to this area because it's really hard to tell where the trail is. And the blazes are pretty faint, so you just have to keep watching for them. But it is so beautiful back here, and oh, the smell of pine is just amazing right now. Check out that tree, or those trees. Which way do we go?
We are now on the North Rim Trail, and we are headed that way. We are presently on the North Rim Trail. Looks like it doubles as a forest road. Just a beautiful day. Weather's perfect. Got these pine needles cushioning my feet. It's just great to be alive. And a great day to be hiking. Enjoy. See you on the trail. Say it again, Barbara.
Nope.
Say it again.
No.
Come on.
He wants me to tell y'all how wrong he was.
No, that's not what she said.
Yes.
She said, you're right, Craig.
It does happen from time to time.
So you admit that you said
From
that.
time to time, he is not wrong.
Wow, she's such a pain in the ass.
So here's another backpacker camp area. It's really nice. We could be wrong. There could be more people that utilize this than it appears, but it doesn't seem like this trail is used very much, this area. Because some of the trails are kind of grown up and they just don't appear to have much traffic. This is a beautiful area.
Oh, we're still on the Wildcat Trail.
And it's not too terrible. I mean, there's some ups, but it's not too terribly challenging. If you want it easy.
I thought we were on the North Rim Trail back
Oh.
there, but we're still in Wildcat Canyon.
So we're still on the Wildcat Canyon Trail, not the North Rim Trail. We finally made it to the top, and now we're turning left and going down a little bit. For a good while, it's just a slow, steady uphill. Nothing too steep, just kind of constant. And now back uphill.
Huh?
And now we're going back uphill.
Yep.
And here we are on the North Rim Trail.
Let me show you here. These wild pigs. Found them a spot out here to cool off and wander around. See where they dug it up here. Sunbathing right there in the mud. And you can see where they jumped up and ran out of there with mud all over them, dripping and coming this way. And here you can see the bottom of these trees where they've been rubbing the mud, scratching. All right, that's enough for today's wildlife expeditions. See you on the trail.
Anyhow, we're going to the hunter's cabin. It's supposed to have either a historic structure or remnants of it, but I have seen where several people have said they weren't able to figure out where it was supposed to be. Oh, yeah, there's got to be something dead over there because the buzzards just took off again. We're going to go check it out. Oh, there it is, a deer. Oh my gosh, and it's a buck too. Oh, wow. Woo-wee. Dang. And buzzards are...
Pinpointer?
They're working that one over. It's pretty fresh.
Yeah, he ain't even...
A little stiff, but not too.
Stiff.
Wow. That's why them buzzards were fighting.
Yep.
Wow. All right. We now know what the buzzards... Huh?
I wonder what it was.
What was... Oh, there's blood right there.
Yeah, something took it down and drug it.
Oh, wow. I just realized that there's blood right there on the ground, but the deer is all the way over there. No gunshots?
Look like a couple fang marks on the throat there.
Really? Look at its eye. Oh, that could be from the...
Baked eye out. Yeah, you can see on the other side where it was pretty roughed up.
Wow, so it could have been a cat.
So, yeah. Something.
Something got it.
Something got it.
It wasn't.
Because it died over here.
Yeah.
It out right there.
Yeah.
And something's been dragging around and jerking meat off of it.
Which could be the birds.
Too,
but
Wildcat Canyon.
yeah, maybe. Craig said maybe that's why they call it Wildcat Canyon. Well, maybe. Wow, that was exciting.
Cool stuff.
Okay, so we couldn't find anything on the hunter's cabin.
No.
So we just took us about a 20-minute break. It was really nice.
Yep, kick your shoes off. Or feet, get a little air. Let the blood flow, circulate a little bit.
Laid down on our pads underneath the pine tree, and it was so nice. And now we're ready to go. We have about 5 more miles, we think.
Yep. Done about 6 so far.
Yeah, we've done a little over 6. And we have about 5 more for today.
But I don't wanna fall. I know with you I have to learn my lessons. You go up when I go down. You see clear when I go blind. When I fall hard, you turn me around. Oh, you go up when I go down. You see clear when I go blind. And oh, I hope you'll always be around. The show over. Now you finally know it's you and you only. So hard trying to show it. Give you my all. Promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, but now it's up to you. Now it's up to you. Waiting for answers. Questions. I know I should, but I don't wanna fall. I know with you I have to learn my lessons. And you go up when I go down, and you see clear when I go blind. When I fall hard.
Well, we found it. So it's really not a trail that takes you to Balanced Rock. But somebody has marked the trees with red tape.
Yeah, pink ribbon, whatever.
Yeah, pink ribbon to help you find your way down to it. It's pretty cool. It looks like a brain on a brain stem. That's pretty cool. And just how it just perches on that stem.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, this morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far.
Yep, I got it.
So we just passed the trail to hog camp, and now we have about 2 miles left to get to where we're gonna camp. We just did an ascend that was probably, I think Craig estimated, about 400 feet and about a quarter mile, maybe less than a quarter mile. That was the hardest ascend we've had so far on this trail. It got our heart rates up pretty good, but still not too bad.
Okay, you said so.
So I can also say if I break my leg,
Don't do that.
Craig is the one that told me to do this.
Now, when you go that way.
What are you doing? I have plenty, I'm pretty sure. Don't go below it. There you go. I got that. I think I have plenty, babe.
What's on your mind? I see that you are struggling.
Cool.
Why wasting time to try to fix this on your own? You said you'd be alright. Around the corner is another day.
So we are finally here.
Ashes falling like snow as the wind blows the last breaths upon the breeze. Ashes falling like snow, all the people you'll never know that you brought to their knees. Ooh, won't you meet me in the morning? Ooh, you left without any warning. Ooh, oh, I don't know where to put you now. People floating on down, a strange dance from the towers in the sky. People floating on down, fire so hot at the back, spat at it hit the ground. Won't you meet me in the morning? You left without any.
Breakfast.
Good morning.
Morning.
So it's pretty chilly, so we're just gonna make the coffee and Craig's oatmeal right here.
Yep.
It's about 35 degrees. Craig said when he went out to have his little potty break that there was
I don't have potty breaks. I go take a leak. I don't have potty breaks.
that there were snow flurries. So that's kind of cool. Us people from Texas, we don't see those very often, so.
Potty breaks.
Anyway, we're gonna have some coffee. Craig's gonna have some oatmeal. And then we're gonna pack up and head out. We only have about 2 miles to the car.
Yep.
And then we'll decide from there if we're gonna do a day hike for a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm guessing not. It's pretty cold out there. It's pretty wet. And it's snowing.
The ground is a little wet. Anyhow, it's been amazing. It's been
cool. Beautiful hike.
slept pretty good.
Yeah, except Barbara's air mattress is flat.
Yeah, it didn't hold much air. And I'm really disappointed. This is the Big Agnes, whatever, Q-Core. And I bought it regular price, what, a year and a half ago for like $220 or something like that. So I know they get holes in them, but this one doesn't seem to have a hole. It just seems to lose air over time. Over a long period of time, but now it's more so. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can find a hole and fix it. If we can't, maybe contact the manufacturer. I don't know. Because it almost feels like it's leaking out of beside the nozzle a little bit. Anyway,
Maybe.
We'll see you in a little bit.
See you on the trail. Bye.
Alright, we're headed out. We finally got packed up and we're leaving camp. So what's our route, Craig?
Whiskey Flats to Wildcat Canyon and out to the Jeep. About 2 mile hike out.
So most of what we're going to do this morning is what we came in on yesterday. So once we get to that point, we'll call it a trip.
Yep.
All right. Feels good to be moving. Warm up my toes a little bit. So I think right now it's about 35, 37 degrees, and this is the high, and it'll just supposedly start dropping from here until tonight. The low is supposed to be like 23, I think.
Hurricanes unload, springing from the glaciers down to fire's land. We're imitating every untamed river bend. This could go on and on and on. This could go on and on forever. This could go on and on and on. Let's carry on our sweet, sweet love. One fleck of honey underneath the western sky, illuminating milky dunes at night. You taste like winter in the middle of July. As we're walking on the moon, all that's left is you and I. This could go on and
cold, but it's such a beautiful morning.
Yes, it is.
It is so good for the soul to get out in the backcountry. And here is our... You're taking a cut? Okay.
What?
You just making your own little trail across here?
Yeah.
Alright, here's the Rocky Point crossover. So just a little update on our nomad life in the camper. We closed on our house Friday, the new house we bought, finally. But it'll still be at least a month, probably 2 months. It'll probably be the first of the year before we get moved in, because we're going to do a bunch of renovations to it. You know, we just hit our 29-year anniversary in October. Hopefully we make it to 30 going through all this. Because we're pretty much redoing the entire inside, and then later next year we'll do some other work to the outside. So, wish us luck.
This could go on and on and on and on. Let's carry on, my sweet, sweet love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow the spirits, follow your dreams, follow the ocean's line. Whatever you do, let's fall behind. As we travel along the sweetest positions, love is in our eyes. You let me be, let's fall behind. Let's carry on, my sweet, sweet love. Let's carry on, my sweet, sweet love. Let's carry on, my sweet, sweet love. Wolf mother, where you been? You look so warm, so thin. You're a taker, devil's maker. Let me hear you sing, hey ya, hey ya. Wolf mother, at the door, you don't smile anymore. You're a drifter, a shapeshifter. Let me see you run, hey ya, hey ya. Holy light, oh, guard the night, oh, keep the spirit strong. Watch you grow, child of war, oh, keep holding on. When I run through the deep dark forest long after this begun, where the sun would set, the trees were dead and the rivers were none, and I hope for a trace to lead me back home from this place. But there was no sound, there was only me and my disgrace. Hey, Wolf mother, where you been? You look so worn, so
Alright, we are finished up our hike here at McGee, whatever it is.
McGee Creek Natural Scenic Area.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Looks to be well underutilized. I expect the locals are probably going to hate us for making this video and getting some additional exposure to it, because it's kind of their hidden treasure, I'm sure. It would be mine if I lived in this area. Great trails.
The entire time we saw two hikers, and each one of them had a dog with them. So
Yep.
that's the only people we saw.
Yep. It's biking trails, equestrian trails, hiking trails, just whatever you want to do out here, you can do it. All the trails kind of come together to a mixed master there in the middle of it. So there's probably, what, 25-30 miles of trail out here?
Yeah, I think so.
And you can probably do a 5-mile loop or a 20-mile loop, depending on, you can pretty well make it whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's a great place to hike.
We did about 14 miles.
Yeah, we did about a little over 11 yesterday, probably 2.5 today, so 13, 14 miles total.
Yeah. It was nice.
Yep, it was nice.
It's very beautiful.
Enjoy the video. I'll see you on the trail.
Bye.
You're a